at all. We had to spend a couple of days chasing those back down and getting them removed from copy. So in future, I think the best thing is just give me a call if you see quotes coming out from Italy, and I can verify them. Okay, thanks for that. Carve, please.
Antonio, first of all, what kind of game do you think it will be against Burnley on Sunday, and how much do you know about them?
For sure, it will be a really tough game, because I read with the great attention the stats, and Burnley took 28 points at home and only 1 point away. It means that they have 29 points and 28 only at home. They won the last 5 games. They score a lot of at the end of the game. We must pay great attention, because the stats show that Burnley is a really strong team at home. Is third in the table for the game that we played at home. And the first is Chelsea with 33 points. The second is Tottenham, 32, and Burnley is third in third position in the table. We must pay great attention, and they are in good form. For sure, they want to beat us, because we are on top of the table. And this type of game, we must pay great attention. But we are preparing very well this game, and my players know really well the game that we have to face.
Do you know a lot about their players? Do you know about people, for instance, like Joey Barton?
Joey Barton? Yeah, the Burnley player. I think we've already played them. Yeah. Are you familiar with Burnley players? With any Burnley players in particular?
If I know?
Yeah.
If I know, yeah. But this is the second time that we play. Yes, but I think that Gray is a really good player, very clever, and is always staying in the right position when they win the ball, the second ball, stay always in the right position to attack the space behind the defensive line, and we must pay great attention. Yeah. He's a really good team, and they fight a lot. They play a lot this long ball. They play in the second ball. They put a lot of pressure when we have the ball. But it's important to know the strength and the weakness of the team that you go to face. And I think that we are studying very well Burnley. We are preparing very well this game. For sure, it will be a really tough game, and for us it's very important, because when you arrive after 2 games against Liverpool and Arsenal, and it's important to give continuity and to try to win this game, but it won't be easy, for sure. I know this.
And by the time you play on Sunday, if Spurs win tomorrow, the gap will be 6 points. Do you think that proves that the title race could be closer than people think?
Yeah, but I think that until the end of the season, you have to live this type of pressure, and above all, if we play before or the other team play before of us, but the pressure is always the same, because if the opponent win the game and reduce the gap, if the opponent don't win the game, you have the possibility to take more points. But I think we have the right experience to live this situation. But it's important to think in ourselves. It's very, very important. For us, it's important our game against Burnley, because now we are on top of the table and we can count only in our game. Then, if arrive good news of the other team, and we'll be happy. But we must count on ourselves.
How many teams do you think can win the title realistically? Do you still think teams like Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester United?
But honestly, I think that there are six teams very strong. I can fight to win the title, and also Manchester United. Because Manchester United has a great squad, and I hired a lot of players that they trust in the title. But for sure, and this is the truth, and we must know this, because if we think that we have 9 points and we are very close to win the title, it's a great mistake. There are 14 games to play. There are, I repeat, 5 teams, and with Chelsea 6 teams that can fight until the end to win the title. It's important now, repeat, to don't do great mistake in this race.
And on Sunday you'll be coming up against the English manager, Sean Dyche.
Yeah.
There are no English managers in the top half of the Premier League. I think he is the highest in the Premier League in 12th place. Are you surprised that there aren't more English managers in the Premier League?
No, I think that in this league there are seven managers, 7 English managers. 4?
Yeah, 7 I think British or
In British, okay, in British, yes. But I have great respect for every manager, and above all if the manager are English, because we stay in England, and I have a great respect for the people, for the English people, and I think that also an English manager can become a manager of a great team. Why not? If you show that you deserve this, why not? And I think the Burnley's manager is a really good coach and is doing very well. And I have great respect for him and for his team.
You were back at Juventus on Monday night, I think it was. What was it like to be back there to watch them play Inter? Was it business or?
No, only fun. Yes, because a bit of relax after after a week very intensive before in the FA Cup, and then Liverpool, and then Arsenal. Yeah, to watch a game in a totally relax was very good for me, and then to come back in the stadium that I know very well, and it was very good. 1 hour and a half to complete relax. And it was a good experience. Yeah.
Martin. Yeah.
Antonio, on that theme of having some time off, you gave the players some time off as well, and I think Courtois went to America. What was your thinking giving them the break when you are a man who focuses on every day? And now, how have they been? Have they come back refreshed, ready for this game on Sunday?
Yeah, after the game against Arsenal, I wanted to give them 1 day off more, because I thought that they deserved this, because we had an intensive week, with the 3 games in 7 days, and I think it's important. There are different moments. There are the moments that you must work. You must work very hard, and I think in this season you had me a lot of time. We have to work very hard. We are working very hard, but sometimes there is a moment that it's important also to have 1 day off, 2 days off, or 3 days off for relax, for you, for your family. To come back fresher and to restart to work very hard, because then we restart to work very hard, and we know that our result depend only through our work. But it's good. It's good if the players want to go and to have a relax in different countries. The most important things for me when they come back, to come back in the right way, with the right attitude, with the right behaviors. This is the most important things.
And they have come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Antonio, since September, the only teams that you've failed to beat in the Premier League have been Tottenham and Liverpool. What has made this team so good at beating teams outside the top 6?
Out of these six teams,
Outside the top 6 teams you've beaten.
another team very strong for me.
I just mean, what's made it so? Why is your team so good at beating the teams outside?
Okay. Yeah, I understand. I think to beat Everton was very good, because Everton is another team really strong, and now is not in top 6, but the gap is tight, and they are very close. And Everton, I think it was very good to beat them. Another tough game against the West Brom. But honestly, in England, if you ask me before the game, you are calm, for you this is an easy game, my reply is always the same. And there aren't easy game in England, and we have a lot of example of a team that now they are in bottom in the table. They are in bottom, and they won, they drew, and for this reason it's important to have always great concentration, great focus, and to be ready to fight and to try to win, if you want to try to win the title at the end. Then if your ambition is to stay in the top 4 or top 6, you can have high and low, no? If you want to win, you must have always the same concentration, good concentration, good focus, and you must know that in every game you can lose points.
Simon?
Antonio, you substituted Eden Hazard for the last 3 or 4 games. Is that because he is so important to you that you want to protect him from burnout or injury?
I think that when I make a substitution, there is always a reason, and in the last game, for sure, I wanted to give him a great applause of our fans, because I think he deserved this. For the game that he played, not only with the ball, but above all without the ball. Yeah, sometimes I try to preserve some players. Yeah, Sometimes there is a technical choice. Yeah.
If Paul Pogba cost £89 million, how much is Eden Hazard worth to you?
I'm not very good to put a price in the player. Yes, and I think.
Is he priceless to Chelsea?
I think Eden for sure is a great player. He's a top player, and is in a level very high. Yeah, but I don't see the problem because we don't want to sell him. he hasn't a price now. Okay.
Yep.
Antonio, everybody fit for this game? David Luiz fully fit?
Yeah. He's available. Yeah, David. His fit is good, but for sure he's playing with this little pain in his knee. But he's a warrior. He's a warrior, and I think he's playing very well, and I'm pleased for him. But I hope to continue in this way. But for sure, he's showing me great attitude, great will to continue to fight, despite sometimes he has a bit of pain.
Do you expect a very different Burnley side to the one that you were able to see off at Stamford Bridge because of their home record? Do you think they'll play a very different style against Chelsea at home?
Yeah, but I think the style is always the same. Maybe change something change because if you have 28 points, you take 28 points at home and only one at away, it means that something of difference there is in the team when play at home and when play at away. Unfortunately, we have to play away, and for this reason we must pay great attention. Because it's unusual to have Burnley in third position in the table in the game played at home. It's a fantastic achievement for them. For this reason, we must pay great attention, and I wanted my players, and we are preparing very well this game, because if you don't face this game in the right way, anything can happen.
There's reports that Frank Lampard has returned to do his coaching badges with the club and also could be used as an ambassador for. Is it important to have players like him with such great history with the club around to help say some of the younger players?
Yeah, for sure. Frank Lampard is a legend for this club, and yeah. Now I think he's starting a new career, but now it's the time to take the best decision for you, and it's not easy because I passed this moment, and it is not easy when you finish your career to understand which is the right way to follow. But I think that Frank can work in the football and can work in as a coach. Yeah, he can do very well.
Matt, to finish it off.
Does this run of fixtures present a possibility for Cesc Fabregas and Willian and those sorts of players that have done very well off the bench to start and to press a claim to break into your first team?
Yeah, for sure. There is this possibility because we are talking about two great players, and above all, we are talking about two great players in a good form, honestly, and to have in this moment Cesc and William on the bench or the pitch or in the pitch is very important. Now I think that also Pedro is playing very well, is in a great form. Cesc when he plays, he's playing very well, and also when I call him to come on the pitch. Yeah, could be. I have different solutions for sure. But for me, the most important is that I can count about a squad, and every single player is in a good form, and this is very important to have a good form, and above all a good attitude, a good behaviors, to be involved totally in the team. If you start in the 11, or if you go on the bench and then you play.